It all began with the sound of screeching tires and a woman's scream echoing through the rain-soaked streets of New York. A black limousine skidded to a stop, splashing muddy water onto a small food stall. The stall owner, Maya Lopez, a hardworking street vendor in her mid-20s, jumped back, her clothes drenched, bagels scattered. "Hey, watch where you're going," she shouted. From the tinted window appeared Ethan Miles, 33, a tall, sharp-featured billionaire CEO of Miles Corporation, dressed in a charcoal suit and cold confidence. "I'll have my driver compensate you," he said coolly. Maya folded her arms. "I don't need your money, I need manners." Their eyes locked, fire met ice, before the limo drove off. Neither of them knew that moment would change their lives forever. The next morning, Ethan couldn't stop thinking about her. Her courage, her honesty, things he rarely saw in his world of lies and luxury. When he passed the same corner again, there she was smiling, selling coffee in the cold. He stopped. "Coffee," he said simply. Maya blinked in surprise. "You again." He gave a faint smile. "Call it an apology." And that was how it began, small talks over steaming coffee. He came every morning, always in an expensive suit, but to her, he was just Mr. Gray Suit, the serious guy who never added sugar. They talked about dreams, family, and life. Maya told him about her wish to open a restaurant someday, and about her sick mother, Isabella, who depended on her earnings. Ethan listened, really listened, something he hadn't done in years. One stormy night, two thugs cornered Maya demanding street tax. She refused. They shoved her, and before things got worse, Ethan appeared, grabbing the man's wrist. "Walk away," he ordered. His voice was ice. They left instantly. He drove Maya home, where he met her frail mother. That night, something inside him shifted. For the first time, money didn't feel like power, it felt useless. The next morning, he secretly paid for Isabella's hospital bills. When Maya found out, she cried tears of gratitude, whispering, "Whoever you are, may God bless you." Days passed, their bond deepened. But one morning, a paparazzi photo of Ethan buying coffee from Maya went viral. Headline: "Billionaire Ethan Miles caught with street vendor, new romance or scandal." By noon, her stall was surrounded by reporters. People mocked her, calling her names. When Ethan arrived, she confronted him in tears. "You lied. You said you ran a small company." He tried to explain. "I didn't want you to treat me differently." "Differently?" she cried. "You live in a penthouse while I struggle to feed my mother. You'll never understand people like me." She walked away, leaving him alone in the rain, the same rain where it all began. Ethan's world began to crumble. His company's image collapsed, investors fled, and the board blamed him. "You turned our brand into a circus over some street girl," they sneered. He slammed the table. "Her name is Maya." But nothing could save his empire. Soon, Miles Corporation was accused of financial misconduct. Stocks crashed. Ethan disappeared from the public eye. Meanwhile, Maya shut down her stall, hiding from reporters. Her mother told her, "If he truly loves you, he'll prove it not with money, but with his heart." Weeks later, Ethan found her street corner again, now empty. As rain began to fall, a soft voice said, "You shouldn't be here." It was Maya. He turned, eyes tired but sincere. "I wanted to see you." "You look different," she said. "I am," he replied. "I built my world wrong without a heart." She hesitated, tears in her eyes. "All I wanted was honesty." He stepped closer. "Then let me prove I can be that man. No titles, no money, just Ethan." But she walked away, leaving him drenched in the rain once more. Days later, Ethan stepped down as CEO. The world called it weakness, but Maya saw courage. Then, out of nowhere, her stall was rebuilt better, stronger. Boxes of supplies arrived with no logo. A note read, "Keep feeding the people." She knew it was him. He wasn't buying her back. He was helping her rebuild her dream quietly. Soon, he began showing up. No suit, no car, just a man with a smile. "I came to help," he said. Maya handed him an apron. "Then get to work, Mr. Miles." They served food side by side, laughing in the rain. The same world that mocked them now watched in silence. When the day ended, Ethan said softly, "I'm not rebuilding my company. I'm rebuilding my life with you." Her heart softened. The man she saw wasn't a billionaire anymore. He was just Ethan, the man who had finally learned to love. Months later, Maya opened her cafe, Street Love, on the same corner where their story began. It became a symbol across New York, proof that love could grow even in the storm. Ethan worked beside her, cooking, cleaning, smiling. He didn't care what the world thought. During the cafe's first anniversary, Maya gave a speech. "Someone believed in me when the world didn't. He showed me that even the richest man can be poor in heart until he finds real love." The crowd cheered. Ethan took the microphone. "Maya, you said love can't be bought. You were right. But what I can give you is forever." He knelt before her. "Maya Lopez, will you marry me?" She cried, whispering, "Yes, 1,000 times yes." Cheers filled the cafe as he slipped a simple silver ring, engraved with Street Love forever on her finger. Outside, rain began to fall again, blessing their love. Ethan later rebuilt his company as the Miles Foundation, helping small street vendors rise out of poverty. His first partner was his wife, Maya Miles. Each morning, they shared coffee before opening the cafe. "Still no sugar?" she asked. "Still too sweet without it," he'd say with a smile. Their story became New York's favorite legend, not about a billionaire saving a poor girl, but a humble woman saving a lost soul. Moral lesson: in a world obsessed with wealth and image, Maya and Ethan proved that love doesn't need riches to shine, only honesty, patience, and faith. Because true love isn't found in luxury, it's found in hearts that forgive and grow together. If this story touched you, don't scroll just yet. Comment below, what lesson did you learn? Like this video if you believe love can change even the coldest heart. Subscribe to Heartspring TV for more stories that heal, inspire, and remind you that real love still exists. Because love can bloom anywhere, even between a billionaire and a street hawker.